Good day. Another kayak fishing video. We are out in Greene County, Indiana at the Greene-Sullivan State Forest, fishing in some of the strip pits out here. There's probably, I don't know, 50 or more strip pits, it seems like, in this state forest, filled with bass. The place I'm in right now, the water is crystal clear, and we have a lot of submergent vegetation. So the plan today will be a lot of natural colors, green pumpkins, things like that. Looking at it now, I'll probably try to pitch to some wood, but man, if a place looks like some place that I should be throwing wacky rigs and frogs, this would be the place. But I was fishing here last weekend at the next big pit over, but when I was heading out to go get some lunch, there was a bunch of trucks in this parking lot, and said, this must be someplace I need to try to fish. So I don't know how much pedaling I'm going to be able to do today, depending on this underwater weeds, but we're in a kayak, we have a paddle. So let's get to fishing and see what we come up with. Pit number 1 was a bust, so now we're out over pit number 2. See if we can catch some fish. We got super clear water. I'm gonna work on throwing a wacky rig or a shaky head around these little points at these islands, because there's little shallow areas. The bass may be hanging on these little shallows waiting for bait fish to swim by, but they're nearby deep water, so if they need to take off, they can. So we got a lot of grass. We got a lot of grass in this pit, and probably in another month or so, you'll just see nothing but grass. May have to turn around if I want to cast back at that one, but for now I'll cast forward kind of into the flat of this one. So for example, I'm sitting in about 7-8 feet of water right now, but it'll get like a foot going across between these two little islands. Of course, they may be sitting on the shady sides. So we'll have to play with that too, figure out where they're, because bass will use shade as an ambush point. But we'll keep playing around until we figure out where they're at, what they're doing. Always remember, if you're going to kayak, don't get sucked in close to the bank. There's fish. Come here, little fella. That's one for the wacky rig. Here, fishy, fishy. I think I'm gonna go back down and work my way back up the shady bank. Still looking for a bigger bass. I just need a couple of 14s to get rid of some 13s. I know there's 14s in here. We got a 15 and 16 out of here last time. If we could do that again, we'd be in good shape. I'm gonna work my way down to that point again and come back that way, the same way that John boat came through earlier. Now that they've Might be a little better. Oh, another dink. Dinks for days. Figured I'd weed through enough of you guys. Another one for the wacky rig though. I'll tell you what, this chatterbait combo that I got going, this Daiwa Zillion is smooth. Casting in the wind, any direction, any condition. It's been amazing so far. Paired it up with this Dobbins Champion XP chatterbait rod. Money. Oh, hey, look. We finally caught something better than a dink. Jackhammer. There's nothing better than the Z-Man Jackhammer. Nothing. Thank you. So the big fish pattern, based off of two big fish, is up against these islands that have access to the deep water of the lake right here. I caught a ton of little fish, all in shallow water. The two bigs right over here on these little shallow spots that has access to deeper water. I'm in 10 foot right here. And I was in shallow for most of the day. Alright. Wednesday evening, about 5 o'clock. We've got 5 fish on the board. Now we need an upgrade. Or 3. We're out hunting 18, 19, 20-inch fish. We got the little ones to get on the board. Now we need to cull those with some bigger ones. I'm going fishing with my brother Jeremy tomorrow up at one of our old honey holes. And on my way up to Indy, I stopped at some place I used to come and fish quite a bit. Don't think there's any giants in here, but it doesn't allow big boats. At least big motors anyway. So I figured I'd stop here and fish till dark. I think I'm gonna scooch in a little closer and fish the edge of the weeds on my way around the corner. Yep, there's grass there. That was too close because I landed right on the weeds. This place fills with grass. After May. It's not up to the surface quite yet, but it's getting closer. maybe. Shoot. All right. 15 and a quarter. Y'all know how much I love the chatterbait, but I'm around grass and weeds, the tall grass, that shit gets hung up in. But this swim jig along these weed edges should be pretty good as well, and cause me not to get hung up as much. That's a bigger fish. Get you in here before you try to get that out of your mouth. Yeah, right there by that log where you. That's a little bit better fish right there. All right. We got rid of the 13 with the 15. Now we're getting rid of the 14 with a 16 and a quarter. So far, so good. Thank you. He's a little bit smaller than the other two, but he'll do.
Bass?
What's that?
Is that a bass?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he's not gonna help the cause, but he's fun. Number 4. Shoot. Shoot. Got enough for dinner yet?
Oh yeah, I got too many.
Looked like you were tearing them up pretty good.
I probably got, I don't know, 20, 23, 24, 25. I threw almost all of them back. just got a couple I couldn't resist.
Oh, I hear you.
It'd make a good bluegill sandwich.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I caught 4 or 5 bass there for a while, then it kind of slowed down a little bit. But now I got the boy calling and telling him to come take him to dinner.
Yep.
So I was like, well, I guess I'll just have to hang it up and then go fish again tomorrow.
Well, that's a good attitude. That sounds like a good plan to me.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, they activated his National Guard unit, so he's been on active duty for a while.
Ah.
So he's up here in one of the hotels. So I was like, yeah, I'll drive up, do some fishing at Atterbury, come up and take you to dinner.
Yeah, I was getting ready to come in and I had a couple of hits and one more cast, one more cast.
I'll be just one more.